It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. Let's get into this one. 61 days without a news conference, new record. Joe Biden. Why is he hiding? Is it because he's too busy? Well, that's what his press secretary put out. Jen Psaki said that he was too busy. Is it his health? I mean, this guy's, I don't know. I got some video clips I want to show you that this guy's health is very questionable. Or is he avoiding taking questions from the media and press about this terrible crisis? I'll use the word crisis at the border.
It's his knee.
It's his knee
Yeah.
from the stairs? Well,
Yeah.
well, Bay, it's interesting.
It's going to be his knee.
Because this whole health thing, take it when just a few months ago, Donald Trump, he gave a commencement speech. I believe it was at, I believe it was in New York at the Academy for the Army, West Point. Okay, and there was a ramp that he had to walk down. He gave this 2-hour commencement speech and shaking everybody's hands or whatever, right? And then he starts walking down the ramp and he's heel-toeing it, taking it easy. And the media, okay, this is why I hate mainstream media. They suck. You guys suck out there. You know what I mean? You just suck.
We don't suck. You suck.
Well, don't get me wrong. We suck also, but in different ways. Let me rephrase that. Moving forward. So, this is why my mom stopped watching. But anyway, you know, and they were saying that this guy, because of how Trump was walking down a ramp, is has now mental disabilities, that he's in the first stages of dementia, and the whole bit. And all the while, I'm listening to these reports of CNN, MSNBC, and I'm watching, at the time, candidate Joe Biden on the campaign trail, and I'm like, where's the report on this guy's mental well-being? They didn't touch it. Here, let me see, what do I got? What do I got to show you on this one? Let me go to studio mode. I'll make sure to press the right button this time.
Well, while you're doing that, I can't, again, because of Facebook censorship, I can't watch the show on Facebook. But here over on YouTube, a listener by the name of GH, that's all I've got.
What's up, GH?
Yeah, I think General Hospital, every time I see GH.
Okay.
Anyway, they say Biden's reticence is only obvious because Trump had been in our face for 4 years. A president should not be engaged in social media every hour, every day, every week.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's a good point.
You know, I agree with that, but at the same point, I have to be on social media all day, okay, for work-wise, business-wise. That's what it's really come down to.
Yeah.
You know, and especially when you're in the business of media and covering stories, you have to be. You have to be on it. You have to be up to date, especially when you're in a market with other competitors.
Definitely.
Okay, take Crunch Fitness hanging out with us. Okay, we're in an area. It's a veteran-heavy area, soldier-heavy area, and people that want to be fit to fight. Okay, they want what I'm showing you right now in the video. See the bicep
And
with
if
the
you're
line.
listening on iHeartRadio,
Okay.
be grateful because you're not having to.
They want to be able to do the pec thing like I can. All right, so you got tons of gyms, and so they got to be ahead of the game across the board of these other gyms that they're competing against. So yeah, social media, and I get what General Hospital said.
Yeah, GH.
GH.
I'm sorry, GH. I don't know.
I get where you say it, but from my point of view, I have to be on all day.
I think what
And
they're
it
saying though,
sucks.
is why people are talking about, oh, Biden hasn't really had much of a presence. And I mean, that GH does have, I've thought that myself. Okay, is it, I mean, it is a little weird that he's been so quiet. But is it just because we're so used to seeing Trump all the time?
Well, no, it's 61 days, and he hasn't had a press conference.
But
okay,
there hasn't been a
Clinton.
reason.
Here, let me compare him to other commander in chiefs.
Well, Clinton was kind of a press junkie.
Clinton was 9 days in, I believe.
Yeah, he liked to get in front of that podium though.
And where are you?
Didn't Clinton jog with the media?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. We jogged right to Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
To the dry cleaner.
What was it, quarter pounder?
Bay, I got a double. That's right. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, Trump was just a few weeks. Obama even sooner. George Walker Bush, you know, are you from Narnia? His was, again, just a couple of weeks. Yeah.
But there was a lot of really heavy stuff going on, especially like, for example, with Obama. I mean, we were right in the middle of the whole war happening.
How about COVID pandemic for heavy stuff?
What is there to say right now that hasn't already been said?
Okay, I get it. I get it. You're looking out for the guy, but the guy doesn't answer questions. And here
Now,
may
that's
be why.
annoying. That's annoying.
Here may be why. Let's take a look. All right. And video. Well, here's
That's a horrible face.
again. Here is what I'm talking about with the coverage of the decline of Trump's mental health because he walked down a ramp awkwardly.
There are some questions this morning about President
This
Trump's
is how the
health.
media
And
handled it.
it's because of this video of the president where you see him walking very haltingly, one leg at a time. It starts happening here, down a ramp. And this is after he gave a commencement speech at West Point. So joining us now with what he sees is CNN's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Oh, my God.
Is it balanced?
How can you even diagnose from that?
This is your mainstream media giving you, hey, he walked down a ramp, his brain is gone.
Now, the dude, the military dude was talking to him anyway.
Right.
So he was like, huh.
And bear in mind, Trump's an over 70-year-old guy walking down a ramp.
And he over 6 foot.
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe he pulled a hamstring golfing or something.
But
I mean,
listen to Dr. Gupta, all right?
I hate this. I can't stand this guy. Anyway.
Is there some weakness there? Is there numbness in the feet?
Ever since first hearing about the phobia
Here's
rumor,
more
I've
CNN.
become slightly obsessed with watching President
the
Trump
president afraid of
watching
stairs?
Steph. Really watching his step coming down the stairs of the Capitol, even while climbing just a couple of steps.
The guy is walking up steps.
Have y'all ever seen me walk down those? You don't want to be behind me walking downstairs.
Listen
I'm
to this
terrified.
one. As she says that Trump is like gripping with all of his might the railing as he comes down the walkway.
Plain eyes on his feet, clutching the railing.
Watching.
His head was open.
All right? This is what I'm talking about.
he's not trying to fall.
Just because of this, and now Trump is what they were putting out. Trump is in mental decline.
Well, that's because if he fell, they'd say he was drunk or on
Him
drugs.
during the campaign told me
Here is the
at
MSNBC.
early stages of dementia. Now listen, you can get mad at me if you want to.
You can say that's not okay to say,
But
at this
it
point,
is
it's
okay to
reality.
say.
This New York Times article basically showed us how Trump is not only in the early stages of dementia, but he is in cognitive.
That's what I'm telling you. You go to the mainstream media, and they're telling you just what they want to tell you and not telling you the actual news and facts.
I just don't see how you can gather dementia from someone walking slowly.
And here's the thing.
This is why I don't watch the news.
This leads back to the censorship that we were just talking about. Now that we go on our social media sites and go, hey, here's the truth, shut him down.
Yeah.
Shadow ban him. Put him or her in Facebook jail for speaking the truth. It's crazy. Let's continue.
Decline. Portrait of a man in cognitive decline.
Okay, now we're going to talk about what I was watching, because I watched it all throughout the entire campaign up to this day.
They're
A
saying,
man who I believe is in mental decline.
they're saying cognitive decline. You know what I went to school for 5 years,
What's
right?
that, Red Pill Jen?
Mental freaking health.
Right.
Sociology, psychology, social work.
Okay.
That's what my college degrees
Well,
are
good. Then tell me your assessment on what I watched this
Okay.
entire summer up until now with Joe Biden, and I haven't heard the media once question his mental decline.
I can't. Do you know why I can't? Because I have not done a proper evaluation.
Okay, all right, good.
I'll lead an effective
Nobody cares.
strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure, isolate, and
Say it again, sir.
to mobilize true international effort to pressure,
Okay.
isolate, and punish China. I'm running as a proud Democrat for the Senate.
No, you're running for president, sir.
I got in trouble when we were running against the senator who was a Mormon, the governor.
You mean Mitt Romney? Okay, and you're right. When Barack Obama was running against him, I'm watching. I'm like, oh my God.
Okay? Look, tomorrow's Super Tuesday, and I want to thank you all. I tell you what, I'm rushing ahead, aren't I? We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Okay, but you didn't see this. You didn't. This was hidden from you. Okay.
Okay, You had
No,
said,
let's
okay, well, there's
agree with
more.
me.
Please tell me.
We're
there's
going.
more.
Please don't.
Go to Joe 30330. We choose truth over facts. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. When I became vice president, I'd leave that alone, guys. Okay? Tell them not to move that, all right? I'm having troubles here, okay? The vast majority of economists, left, right, and center, from Wall Street to the private.
This is him earlier this month.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Economic polling initiatives. Now, am I supposed to speak, or is Swathi going to say something? Going this way.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Okay. Good.
And
Good.
for God's sake, wear a mask. My mask.
Oh yeah. Forgetting the mask, left and right.
I want to thank the
Oh yeah.
former general. I keep calling him general, but my
You're talking about your Secretary of Defense who works at the Pentagon.
the guy who runs that outfit over there. I want to make sure we thank the secretary. Representatives Shirley Jackson Lee, Al Green, Sylvia Garcia, Lizzie Pinelli.
He's trying to read that teleprompter real good, right?
It's going too quick.
Excuse me, Pinell, and what am I doing here? For Secretary of Health and Education, I nominated Javier Baccaria. You know, Javier Bashir, excuse me. I brought this with me because I often get asked, and I don't want to miss.
Oh yeah, his notes. He carries his cheat sheets with him everywhere now.
Quoted. I carry a card, but I don't have it. I put it on my desk, and I think that but the idea that over 500, I have a card. I carry a card with me every day with the total number of folks who have been affected by the as of.
Could you imagine there was a press in front of him saying, "Excuse me, sir, I got a question."
Yesterday.
And then.
Now, when President Harris and I took a virtual tour of
That's your vice president, but that's okay, sir.
a vaccination center in Arizona.
And then the stairs. Did you guys see the stairs? Oh no!
I don't have Wi-Fi.
Well, I'll tell you, it's okay because the media's not even pushing this. Check this out. So he's going into Air Force One, up the stairs.
They're not pushing this.
Okay. Well, you got this, sir. Hang in there. But Trump walks down a ramp slowly.
I mean, so he don't look like that.
And they want and they want him to, because of mental instability, be questioned. But this happens last week. Nice wedgie, by the way. Check that out. And not a word, not a question. Do I blame the media? Somewhat. I also blame the administration for not putting him in front of media to ask, hey, are you okay? But at the same time, media's not even going, hey, is he okay?
You know it's bad when I'm defending Trump. I mean,
I'm not trying to defend Trump here. I'm just trying to say, hey, media, something ain't right.
yeah. Oh, well, we all knew that. But my whole point is that nobody should be commenting on either of their mental health unless they've done a proper. It's silly that they're even bringing it. Why?
Oh, and here's Biden doing the campaign too. I remember this one. He was talking about. Well, here, just listen. Take it. His words.
So look how I step. Watch how I run up ramps and he stumbles down ramps. Okay, come on.
Some people are always
Here's his
in a hurry.
campaign.
They run when they could walk. Race up steps when others take it slow. When Joe Biden's president, America is just going to have to keep up.
Is this SNL?
No, that was his actual campaign. That was one of his campaign ads after Trump walked slowly down a ramp.
That's pretty
Joe
bad.
Biden knows when you get knocked down, you get up off the mat.
Yeah. All right. Actually.
Oh yeah, I like this.
We found out what actually, because they said that it was, his press secretary said it was windy. That's why he fell. Okay, because it was windy out. Right. But I actually found, after research, we found the true reason why he fell. And here, take a look at this video. It's Trump golfing. Trump was golfing. Okay. Oh, right. Right. You know, but here's the thing. Hillary fell too. Hillary fell too. People fall.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to say, and when old people fall, I don't laugh. But when I see hypocrisy, I'm going to call it out. Hillary's fall was kind of funny, though. I'm not going to lie.
It seemed like she almost kind of tripped over the walking into the plane, right?
Like she ate.
She ate it.
She ate it.
Man down.
Okay, down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But again, I went and found out why she fell. Trump golfing. Trump golfing. Okay.
I feel like crap for laughing at that, but it's
You know, I laugh at old people. They've been here for a while. It's okay.
Right.
They've been laughed at before. I'm sorry.
oh, I'm over here crying.
I mean, and with this crisis at the border, I mean, you're just looking at, you know, a pouring of illegal immigrants at the border coming over at record numbers like never before, while we're still trying to, and we're talking about ones that are testing positive for COVID and the whole bit, and what's the latest story? $82 million in hotel rooms for them.
Oh.
Okay? And not one question saying, hey, what about this from the commander-in-chief? And my biggest issue on all of this is our enemies are watching.
Yep.
China is watching and going, oh.
They waiting.
Russia.
Yeah.
Putin's like, oh. Our evil enemy, Canada. They are like, ooh, it's about time. Ooh.
I'm waiting on your North Korea.
North Korea. No, now if I do an Asian accent, I'm Asian hating.
Yeah.
I just opened a can
Yeah.
of worms.
That's dangerous.
But they can say, oh, forget about it. Absolutely, right? I could have got that, right?
They can make fun of Irish Bay
Right.
on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, I'm drunk. Ooh, Scrooge McDuck Bay. Right. It's shite. See, that's me getting away with saying it without saying it.
Yeah.
But all right, let me know what you guys think. Put in your comments. I'll get to him. Usually intern Shane, he's on it, but let me see what you guys got for this. And don't forget to share this video. And make sure to hit that notification bell and the subscribe button, okay? Because this is the information that the mainstream media refuses to put out and that big tech allows to go out. And the only way we can win that fight is by you helping out, by being a part of the battle. I appreciate it. You're my soldiers. Boom. And I got to salute my left hand because the camera's in reverse, so it looks like on the camera I'm saluting my right hand. Magic.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.